It's RamZs Emporium where it never ends.
We're ready to help you build your collection.
That's right.
We got a bunch of Lego
Oh,
stuff here. Isn't
wow.
that crazy? Brand new sealed. We got that one. Another speed guy there.
Nice.
Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah.
And the Batmobile.
Wow.
And so we get stuff like that where it's open, and we get things where they're sealed. Some of them are open, but they still have the original blister packs where they're sealed in that. So we get stuff like that all the time. So if you like Legos, we've got cases full. I've got minifigs, all kinds of stuff you can take advantage of. This is another piece from our last video that we actually got in. That was from the Civil War guy. Remember, they were trading
yeah,
towards the
yeah.
gold. And then that table back there is a table
Ooh.
for a chess set that is Civil War related.
Wow.
There was a lot of things in that video I did not show.
That's cool.
And that is one of those. And we have the pieces somewhere else, got put in a different spot. But anyway, we're always going to Dad's office to see other
great
things.
look.
So you remember I had it cleared?
Oh, it's still clear.
That is all the Civil War guy, and that is all Civil War plates. And then these big statues all came in, those three there. This is stuff that's already, I've prepped it to put on eBay, but that is all, what's the name of that? It's the, these are the mystery boxes that have, what is that? The Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss.
Okay.
I couldn't think of the name of it. Anyway, I'm always talking like I'm going through jewelry. This is zip bagged and priced with information on each artist. So that's a piece of coral put in each little spot there, and then the scroll work there.
Okay.
So I get to go through all of the jewelry and see, hey, is there something extra I can get out of this? Believe it or not, the Civil War guy also brought this stuff in, which I thought was kind of hilarious.
Wow.
Special edition glasses.
Indianapolis 500?
Yep. Like a little special release stuff.
Somebody's
It's
gonna want
pretty neat,
that.
yeah. But
see, that would be a nice gift for racing enthusiasts for the
yeah,
holidays.
exactly,
birthday.
exactly. Just this morning, somebody brought in this whole group. So this is signed by either the voice of for the cartoon or the person that plays the guy in the movies. This is signed by Jim Lee, and that's a #1 comic release there, but signed by the artist. There again, signed by the character.
Wow.
This one here again is signed by the character.
So do you verify
actually,
that?
that's a voice
when that
of,
comes in, do you have a way to verify that?
So most of these that I actually got, it's great. They're JSA certified.
Oh, it's hard. You already know it.
Or Beckett, or there was another one that was Tops authenticated.
Okay.
So it's companies that are recognizable, but the crazy part is that they just had piece after piece. This is again from the comic book series, so this would be the voice of, and then you've got the actual character signed, and that's Gambit. And then you've got the character again. Here's a Darth Maul, voice of. It just keeps coming.
People are into different stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. But this stuff here, I was able to validate that there's enough people that care about it that I can really get it moved. But anyway, so we're just constantly getting through some of that. I had some antique cars come in. Minnick was the name of the company, and you're talking like 30s vehicles.
Oh my.
But it's cast with the logs on it. It's a hauler.
Oh.
Some of these actually wind up. I've got a car somewhere on the desk here that's red. Oh, there it is, hiding out. So it winds up with a little key here. And you put it in there, wind it up, and you set it down, and that thing just takes off.
Cool.
But again, 30s, kind of old mechanical type stuff. I also got in some more Star Wars things. These are more of those Playmobil. Remember, I was working through some of that, and that's all ready to go again. The guy said, that's my last round of that, but I have other toys, so I'll be bringing more.
Wow.
And he's the one that brought the mystery Cat in the Hat stuff, and then Playmobil.
So it's profitable for everybody.
It is. And as we said on the one, some people just need to get things moved, and they don't want to deal with the fallout of having to deal with people and figure out what prices to put on stuff, and they come in and they feel like they can get a fair price here.
You can.
So we make an offer. If they're acceptable on that, then we buy it and they're done. They walk out with a check or cash or whatever, and they're done. And we have a lot of people that just continue to come back because they've already done a check. They've run around and they found out, hey, we're the best buyer on that product, and they don't want to have to fool around, running around 4 places in town because they know I'm going to make a strong offer.
That's fantastic.
So,
good for you.
So we buy some good things. Anything here that you saw today, as we say in all the videos, except for the last video I showed you the stuff I hadn't made an offer on yet. But Granted, by the time this video hits, we probably will have bought it. Let's hope.
That's good.
But pretty much everything you're seeing in these videos, you can come here and buy.
All right.
So it's either hitting eBay or it's here, but either way, we can sell it to you in-house.
All right. This is the place on Farabee Drive, RamZs Emporium.
Yep, and we'll see you soon.